Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Andrew. I like that. I know. Let's see. Let's get recording. Welcome. Happy Sunday, everybody. What's news? What's the hot goss? Hi, Dennis. All right. I'm going to record us. But I like that vibe. It's upbeat. It's fun. All right. We're recording. Got it. Nothing good, says Andrew. Nothing good is going on. What do you think? I say nothing good is going on. I tell you, I know that this. I like that. Nothing good. So fill me in. Trying to think. I know that nothing good. Nothing's happening like it should. You asking, I say nothing good. What do you think? But I like. All right, I'm thinking too much. I just have to sing. Stop thinking. What's news? What's new? What's news? And I say nothing good. And nothing's happening like it should. What's news? What's news? And I say nothing good. There we go. Now you started us off, Andrew. What's news? And I say nothing good. Yeah, nothing's happening like it should. Nothing's happening like it should. All right, here we go. Feel that way. Actually, I feel this week a little bit like things have been going well after a long time of not. But it's so funny because I don't know what's the difference. Like, what's the difference? Sometimes something good happens, but it hasn't come through yet, even. And it's like, what? Like everything's changed and my mood hasn't, or my mood's changed but nothing's changed. I don't know, it feels like sometimes what happens to you is kind of separate, quite separate to how you feel. And sometimes you feel like, oh, if only this thing was different, then everything would be okay. But then if that thing changes, you're still not okay, or you were okay all along. It's that disconnect between, yeah, like what's happening in you and inside your brain, and the narrative that you're telling yourself compared to like what's actually going on outside, how much they're connected, how they're not connected, how they're disconnected. I don't know, I like that shit. Death, destruction, convoluted shit as usual. Nah, it is what it is. But I like that. I like that idea. I think that all the time. Let's see. Wouldn't change a thing. Right. Exactly. What's okay, so what's news? And I say nothing good. Yeah, nothing's happening like it should. I go in and feel dude. Oh, what's the quarter one? Nothing good. Yeah, nothing. What is it? Hey, Fiona's here. Sorry, I was finishing a different video. Hi. All right, it's what makes us who we are. All right. Um, I was just telling my friend this story, but yeah, someone was asking how my dad was going, and their friend said, "I don't know, I can't tell because they're the same when things are going well and when things are going bad." And I like that idea. I actually think that's really, I want to be that way. It's like, obviously, you can't be completely impervious to the situation around you, and know what I want to be. I want to be connected to what's happening in my life, but I also like the idea of just not being, so just being who you are despite the chaos of surrounding shit. Let me just turn my little battery off because it keeps shutting down my phone and I can't see my lyrics. Okay, but I like this melody a lot. Let's see. Shelley, do you hold dual citizenship? I've wondered whether it changes one's outlook on life. I actually don't have dual citizenship. I want to. So I'm Australian citizen, and I am a green card holder here. So I'm hoping to be a citizen pretty soon. As let's see, SSDD. What's SSDD? Same. I got it. SSDD. I'm gonna call this song that. That's funny. SSDD. I was like, wait, what's that? I never seen the shorthand. Okay, here we go. What's news and I say nothing good. Yeah, nothing's happening like it should. And every time I go through, what am I trying to get? Every time it's a minor chord. Every time what is that? Every time I'm never playing an E. Come on, where's my antennas? Do, 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 do. Nothing's happening like it should. Okay, that works. What's news and I say nothing good. Yeah, nothing's happening like it should. And every time I see my things go up. Every time I see my things go up in flames, I knew I would. Something like that. Yeah. Okay, we're getting there. What's news and I say nothing good. Yeah, nothing's happening like it should. And every time I think my flames go up. No, wait, what did I? No. Yeah. And of course, it's high. I'm gonna lose my voice singing this 1,000 times, but I like this. What's news and I say nothing good. Yeah, nothing's happening like it should. And every time I see my face go up in flames, I knew I would, like I knew it would. And every time I see my day go up in flames, like I knew it would. Right? I don't want to say days. What rhymes better with flames? What's news and I say nothing good. Yeah, nothing's happening like it should. Every time I see my days go up in flames, like I knew it would. I gotta change the chords, but that's kind of the idea. Okay. And speak in tongues, you'll fit right in. Blah, blah. I can't speak in tongues. I can barely speak at all. No. Says the person speaking straight for 90 minutes. What's news? And I say nothing good. Yeah, nothing's happening like it should. And every time I see my days go up in flames, I knew, like I knew they would. And every time I see my days go up in flames, learn to do reverse speech. Shibs uch Norel. Was that good? that was me speaking backwards. That was me saying learn to do reverse speech backwards. And every time I see my days go up in flames, what do we say? Like I knew it would, or like if you just got here, I think Fiona just got here. Like I said, like yeah, the idea of like everything's gone to shit, but I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna just be like this. You know, the world's going crazy around me, but we're gonna be this steady. When you do playback reversed, it's clear. Oh yeah, that'll be fun. Can make samples out of my reversed speaking. See, every time I see my days go, every time I see my what's news, and I say nothing good. Yeah, nothing's happening like it should. And every time I see my days go up in flames, I say I knew it would. I say I knew it would, or just like I knew it would. And every time I see my days go up in flames, just like I knew. Every time I see my days go up in flames, I say I knew it would. I say I knew it would. I say I knew it would. Is there another, instead of days, can we say something with a perfect rhyme with flames? It's a skill. Excuse me. I'm really sorry. I need 5 minutes to go to the patio. See you soon. Say hi to the cats. No worries at all. Okay, here we go. My hair looks a little bit crazy today. I brushed it last night. You're not supposed to brush curly hair, so that's why it looks a little bit crazy. But it's okay. It's it's got some volume to it. Okay, here we go. What's news? And I say nothing good. Yeah, nothing's happening like it should. And every time I see my days, oh, that's the right chord. Looks so nice. I woke up like this. Thanks, Andrew. Let's see. And every time I see my days go up in flames, say I knew it would. That's it. Okay, I got my chord. I'm happy. And every time I see my days go up in flames, say I knew it would. 80s here. Welcome, welcome. Let's try. Okay. I like this song. It's really nice. Wait, is that my cat? My cat making noises over here. All right. It's just huge. Okay. Here we go. 80, welcome. What's news? And I say nothing. No, 2, 3. What's news? And I say nothing good. Yeah, nothing's happening like it should. And every time I see my days go up in flames, say I knew. No, so close. I'm gonna get this. And I don't like that chord. And every time I see my days, it should be that. What's news? And I say nothing. Oh, 80. 80, I'm really sorry. 80, I'm really, really sorry to hear that. Oh, I'm sending you so much love. Damn. Okay, well, Then this song goes for you too, AD, especially. What's news? And I say nothing good. Yeah, nothing's happening like it should. And every time I see my days go up in flames, say I knew it would. Yeah, okay. Hey, this song's for you today. But yeah, no pressure. Obviously, you just be around, be here as much as little as say as little as much as you like, which is always the rule for everybody. We can at least respond to you, talk it out. We're here. Exactly. I love you guys. It's just so loving and supportive to each other. All right. Fuck it. That's crazy, 80. I'm really sorry. Okay. I'm gonna make that here we go. What's news? And I say nothing good. Yeah, nothing's happening like it should. And every time I see my days go up in flames, yeah, I knew it would. What's news? And I say nothing. Okay. What comes next? You call and I can barely speak. They call and I can barely speak. No. Yeah, AD, if you want to share how you're feeling, you can, but also you don't have to. So no pressure. I call and I can barely speak. My uncle's dodged death twice in a week, and last weekend I was dealing with my father's operation. So yeah, I get it. Yeah. Okay. So everybody's in it together. What's news? And I say nothing good. Yeah, nothing's happening like it should. And every time I see my days go up in flames, say I knew it would. Come on, that's pretty good. That's all from Andrew's first line. They call and I can barely speak. It's just another average week. But it's not like it's always saying because everything's always this crazy. They call and I can barely speak. Yeah, like how can I explain, like I can't put this week into words. Like how can I? It just says when if they reach 80 shit starts getting real fast. Oh shit. My great aunt, my nan, it's my favorite person in the world. But she's been gone for 10 years. And her baby sister is still alive. Her baby sister Margaret is turning this week. I have to check my records, but 94 or 95. Next week. Oh, Andrew, it's been a crazy for you too. Sorry to hear that. Yeah. Well, that's how we got started this song, AD, because it said, "What's news?" and Andrew said nothing good. So I liked that just as a lyric. I thought that was really cool. They call and I can barely speak, and say you would. Mm-hmm. And we were talking about just being who you are through that, like up and down, and just like when it's chaos and when it's not. Um, okay, they call and I can barely speak. Like, how could I explain this week? Hell yeah, they call and I could barely speak. How could I? Could I eat? How could I even? How could I explain this week? Don't think I could explain it. They call and I can barely speak. Don't think I could explain this week. Don't think I could. They call and I could barely speak. Don't think I could explain this week. You get numb to it. Don't think I could explain this week. You do. And every time How do I know? Time heals, but I say time helps you deal. They might say, another say time. People tell you that time heals, but other feels a do do do. Ah, 80s. I read that 80, and at first I saw before the dots, and I was like, and then I read the rest. I was like, you know what? You were actually being the definition of what we started talking about with this song, that it's like literally, that it doesn't matter like what's going on, that you're still the same person and you're still selling the same terrible, terrible jokes, no matter what. That is very nice. And it made me cry. And I'm just gonna say I'm hot, so it's sweaty in here. Okay, my experience. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. They call and I can barely speak. Don't think I could explain this week. What do you think? Don't think I could explain this week, or no one could understand this week? Oh, I guess. Well, we do understand each other. We're all. And okay, they call and I can barely speak. Don't think I could explain this week. They said, I hear them say that time will heal. No, I don't know if time really heals when it helps you. I like what you said, Andrew, but maybe I'll save that for the pre-chorus. It's a little bit longer than this phrasing we're doing here, but I like, what did you say? You said something before that I thought was good too. It's just how it rolls. Oh, numb. They call and I can barely speak. Don't think I could explain this week. And I'm not going on. I do to let's see. Andrew says, at least I have a wonderful, I don't know how to pick them, but at least I have a wonderful daughter. It's beautiful. Well, you guys are lucky to have each other. It's very, very special relationship. Let's see. Okay, so I really like numb. I'm going to try and look up a good rhyme for numb, because all I can think of is fun, and we're not having fun. Oh, I could say, yeah, we're not having fun. It's like, I can't use fun. We're not having fun. I wouldn't change any of it. Oh, Fiona, 80 shared that his mom passed this week, so we're just giving a bit of love and support that we can, and just being out together. Yes. Oh, 80, that's beautiful. Yeah, a little bit, Fiona. Welcome back, though. Fiona says, I'm here to have fun. She said, we're still gonna have fun. That's the okay. Let's see. Glum, drum, chum. Yeah. The fun rewards of understanding and supporting someone in need. No, for real. And like, no, Fiona, it's so crazy because we were just talking, this is what we're talking about. Like, literally just weathering this ups and downs. Thrum, succumb, humdrum. Okay. Okay, so here, this is what we got so far. Fiona, finish the first kind of loop of it. So, what's news and I say nothing good. Yeah, nothing's happening can barely speak. Don't think I could explain this sweet. And now I got me feeling I'm not having fun. Okay, something I gotta fix those words. But it's not the journey that is fun, but the outcome is. Ooh, that keeps me grounded. Ooh, an outcome. They call and I can barely speak. Don't think I could explain that sweet. Could say that I'm not having fun. Oh, no, barely. Me, grounding me. They call and I can barely speak. Don't think I could explain this week. Yeah, I'm not. Could say that. The best. Don't think I could explain this week. Situations got me feeling I'm not having fun, to say the least. That works. Situations got me feeling situation. That rhymes. And everything's got me feeling situations not the. In fact, I'm having fun not having fun right now. I like that. They call I could barely speak. Don't think I could explain this week. Right, I think you have to laugh. Right? Shit. Sometimes you really have to laugh. They call and I can barely speak. Don't think I could explain this week. Situations. It's you know. What did I say? You know that I'm not having fun. I like putting situation, but it's too long. Surroundings got me feeling Surroundings got me feeling Oh, there we go. Surroundings got me feeling disposable income. Right. Am I in the same mood? Just depending on how much income and how much of it is disposable. I'm running a 352 billion parameter model on hardware that shouldn't be able to do it. They'll be making studies, Andrew. Surroundings got me feeling I think situations got me feeling I think I have to say situations. Got me feeling I'm not having fun, to say the least. All right, here we go. Let's try it. Not having fun. Not having fun, to say the least. Here we go. All right. From the top. One. What's news? And I say nothing good. Yeah, nothing's happening like it should. And every time I see my days go up in flames, yeah, I knew it would. They call and I can barely speak. Don't think I could explain this week. Situations got me feeling I'm not having fun, to say the least. Yeah, I like that. This is for you, lady. Sending lots of love. Let's see. And I liked what Andrew said about the time. And they say time. And they say time. Come on. And they say do 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 do. explain this sweet situation's got me feeling I'm not having fun, to say the least. And they say time, and they say time, and they say time will help. And they say time will help you heal, but nothing else. Just, and they say time will help you heal, but that has no bearing how I feel. And they say time will help you heal, has no bearing how I feel. I like that. All right. Tell me something that needs 1 terabyte of RAM by streaming into 24 gigabytes is not slow. It's more like the speed of geology. I am a rock. And they say time will help you heal, has no bearing how I feel, Oh, that's gonna make me cry. Okay. They say time, speed of geology. They say time will help you heal. It has no bearing, how I feel, on how I feel. Whew. Oh wait, what did you say? That I have to go back. Andrew, you said too many good things. That's just how it is. Okay, they say time will help you heal, has no bearing how I feel. Like I said, I wouldn't change. That's it. No, they say time will help you feel, has no bearing how I feel. I was just thinking. It was just there. What did I say? I can't remember. Okay. I'm gonna go from the top again. Okay. What's news? And I say nothing good. Yeah, nothing's happening like it should. And every time I see my days go up in flames, say I knew it would. They call and I can barely speak. Don't think I could explain this week. Situation's got me feeling I'm not having fun, to say the least. And they say time will help you heal, has no bearing how I feel. Maybe I should renew. I still okay. Maybe I can still renew. Maybe I can still renew. Maybe I still maybe I can still renew. Whole time I still have memories of you. 1 minute turns into an hour. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna use that. And Andrew's killing it today. I'm gonna use it. I know you're talking about your your computer, but they say time will help you heal, has no bearing how I feel. Maybe I can still renew. Maybe I can. Is there another? Because I don't want to use still twice here. I'm saying maybe I can still renew. I still have memories of you, but I want to change the first still. So maybe I can renew. I still have memories of you. Maybe I can. Maybe I can. What can I say instead of still? I hold memory. Well, I could say maybe I can still renew. I hold my memories of you. Is that do you like that, Eddie? All right, here we go. They say time will help you heal. It has no bearing of how I feel, and maybe I can still renew all my memories of you. Oh man, it's really beautiful, lady. Fiona says, Shelley, by the rule of three, you can say still 3 times, especially if you use it in the chorus. Oh, I don't know that rule. The rule of three is that. That sounds like Charmed. Is that a rule in writing that you can say it 3 times? Okay, here we go. So looking about 8 hours to the first response from the LLM. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. What's news? And I say nothing good. Yeah, nothing's happening like it should. And every time I see my days go up in flames, say I knew it would. They call and I can barely speak. Don't think I could explain this sweet situation's got me feeling I'm not having fun, to say the least. And they say time will help you heal. It has no bearing on how I feel. Maybe I can still renew all my memories of you. I like this. This is really nice. The comedy rule 3. An Englishman, an Irishman, and an Aussie walk into a bar. A blonde, a brunette, a blonde, a brunette, and a redhead. I'm not a masochist, honestly. It sounds like you like torturing yourself. If you say some 3 times, your wife will leave you. I okay. What do we want to say in the chorus, right? Is there anything you want to say in the chorus, 80? We were saying at the start, it's like, even when shit's going really bad, shit's going well, like you're still the same person that has to like weather it all. And I just love that. Yeah, I feel like you're embodying that with your horrible jokes. Let me rearrange myself. Why is my toe stuck in my shirt? Okay. Guess what you let's see. Okay. What's news? And I say nothing good. Yeah, nothing's happening like it should. And every time I see my days go up in flames, say I knew it would. They call and I can barely speak. Don't think I could explain this sweet situation's got me feeling I'm not having fun, to say the least. And they say time will help you heal. It has no bearing on how I feel. And maybe I can still renew all my memories of you. Not be the same. Exciting, maybe change. And I will be the same. And I will be the same. I'm trying to find this chord. Sorry, you're gonna hear me sing that line 10 times. And I will be I will be the same. And I will be the same. And no matter what changes, I will be the same. No matter what changes, I will be the same. No matter what changes. And I will be the same, no matter the changes. I'm trying to see. Andrew said some things still I really liked. I like it. Just the usual shit. Death, destruction, as usual. I like that too for the second verse. The usual. And I will be the same. No matter the change. No, wait. And I will be the same. No matter the changes. What did you say? It makes us who we are or aren't. Andrew is just writing it today. Death, destruction as usual. Death, destruction as usual. I'm just writing it down so I don't have to keep going back up. And then you said, it is what it is. It is what it is. Wouldn't change a thing. That's really, I love that. It's beautiful. It makes us who we are. And then SSDD. Then what do we say? Oh, Andrew, I'm just seeing your comment about waking up next to a bald woman. I don't know. Hang on. See if I have a picture of when I shaved my head. I shaved my head in the pandemic. And I looked bloody good. But I don't know if I can find it. Why can't I find it? Anyway, I'll find it one time. Okay. Let's see. It's just how it rolls. I like that too. How it rolls. It's what keeps me grounded. It's not the journey, but the outcome. No, results based. Let's see. Okay, let me come back down. What do you guys say? The friendly medic. Thank you for everything. Seriously. Oh, music is one of my favorite art mediums and it always touches me deeply. And you've made some beautiful music. Oh, thank you, friendly medic. I did a reverse mohawk cut. It didn't even lose a bit. Yeah, friendly. Yeah, we love music too. We're here. We write a new song together every week. For you, Andrew, no matter the changes, we're still trapped in these digital cages. My motherboard smoking and acting quite strange. I'm still spending my savings on top shelf exchanges. Come on, Fiona. All right, here we go. So this is what we're up to so far. What's news? And I say nothing good. Yeah, nothing's happening like it should. And every time I see my days go up in flames, say I knew it would. They call and I can barely speak. Don't think I could explain this week. Situations got me feeling numb. Not having fun to say the least. And they say time will help you heal. It has no bearing on how I feel. Maybe I can still renew all my memories of you. I will be the same. saying. I want to say something. Yeah, what do we say for that bit? No, I like having fun to say the least. I was saying you can't speak. I really do like it. Having fun to say it. That paragraph, says that paragraph, that verse loop says, they call and I can barely speak. Don't think I could explain this week. Situations got me feeling numb, not having fun to say the least. I'm having fun to say the least. We could say either, because that's kind of what we're saying, that we're able to have fun despite everything. But I think like just in painting that first image of just everything being wrong, I don't know. What do you think? Needs to mention plastic forks. My PC is so old it runs on coal. So, but yeah, just that chorus, I feel like I want to like sum up what we're saying, which, can change from moment to moment. But I like that. How did I? Now I can't remember the melody. So, what's news and I say nothing good. Yeah, nothing's happening like it should. And every time I see my days go up in flames, say I knew it would. They call and I can barely speak. Don't think I could explain this week. Situations got me feeling numb, not having fun to say the least. And they say time will help you heal. It has no bearing on how I feel. Maybe I can still renew, hold my memories of you. And I will be the same, no matter the changes. I still the dream. I guess that's the game. Do play it. My PCs are so old they use the space heaters. Mentioned duality earlier. A spork definitely signifies duality. Does a spork have 3 prongs? Sporks are the ultimate game weapon. But something like that. What did I just say? And I will be the same, no matter the changes. How you play the game? No, something. I'm gonna sit for a sec. I'm gonna get it. And I will be the same. I will be the same, no matter the changes. It's hard because it's like, it's kind of contradicting, because like you do change. So you're not going to be the same, and the things that happen will change you. But at the same time, maybe they don't change you that much. So I don't know exactly how to say it. And I will be the same, no matter the changes. Oh, like maybe that's what is moving at the, what's FPV? Oh, FPV, first player, way better than the chainsaw. Sparks are the ultimate FPV weapon, game weapon. Do mind. Way better than the chainsaw. It's not as obvious. I mean, if you can kill someone with a spark, it's pretty impressive. I will be the same, no matter the changes. Right. I will be the same, no matter the changes. How you play it. Something of the game. It's something in the game. That's how you play it. That's how you play it. Like with a spork or a chainsaw. Like you can't choose the game, only just how you play it. I will be the same, no matter the changes. I can't choose. I don't choose the game. We don't choose the game, only how you play it. You can't choose the game. Although, yeah. We can't. Don't get to. No choosing the game, only how you play it. What about that? I will be the same, no matter the changes. No choosing the game, only how you play it. I don't mind that. What do you think? All right, here we go. From the top. What's news and I say nothing good. Yeah, nothing's happening like it should. And every time I see my days go up in flames, say I knew it would. They call and I can barely speak. Don't think I could explain this week. Situation's got me feeling I'm not having fun, to say the least. And they say time will help you heal. It has no bearing on how I feel. Maybe I can still renew and hold my memories of you. Yeah, I will be the same, no matter the changes. No choosing the game, only how you play. What's news and I say nothing good. Oh, I like this. I love this song. Wow. No, I really like it. I'm glad you did too. See, I'm telling you, I feel like Andrew's writing this one today. Start talking about the game. Come on. Okay. So then I like, yeah. I'll be the same no matter the changes. No choosing the game, only how you play it. And I like how do I say what Andrew said before? Yeah, death and destruction as usual. What's news and I say nothing good. All right. Oh, I like the thing about the rocks. Like we're moving at the speed of rocks. How do we? Do 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 do. Know that when everything. Right. I know. Can we use that? And like maybe you're heavy like a stone too. Like, I don't know. Geological tempo imagery. Geological tempo. Ever played Cyberpunk to get out the anger? It's what I do, just harmless pixel destruction. I have not done that before. Usually when I'm angry. Making songs is my outlet. I was angry the other night. I was in my car in the middle of the night. So I was very angry. And I had my computer with me. Because that's what I do, when you're angry, you need to like leave the house. You just take your laptop. That's the first thing. And I sat and I was in the dark. I was looking at the trees. And I made a very, very angry track. It's cool. It's nice. Like I used to take my guitar to the car when I was angry. And now I can just take my laptop. And I feel like I can make much angrier sounds with the computer than with my guitar. But I've used both for sure. Oh, man. I love this song. Come on. How do I get into the geological tempo? I'm having on like a stone. The heaviness is like a stone. The big I'm carry on my own. Yeah. The heaviness is like a stone, so big to carry on my own. Ah, now I'm definitely gonna cry. The heaviness feels like a stone. The heaviness is like a stone, too big to carry on my own. Stuff, you guys, can make me cry. Okay, because I like, again, like what Andrew was saying before about us being, what did you say? Yeah, the rewards of understanding and supporting someone in need and each other. It's something about, oh, Darth is here. Hi. I thought you were going to say when you're angry, you destroy your laptop. No. I can't destroy my laptop. If I destroy my laptop, I'm gone. That's it. That's the end of the line. Angry tracks are good. Punk rock is made of it. So it's great. So it's great. Comedy. Thank you. Like, is that a genre I haven't heard before? Something about an NPC's digital brain splattering that fixes the issue. The heaviness is continental. Ooh, continental drift. Quiet fault lines start to shift. I like that. I will be the same, no matter the situation. Peace, love, respect to every nation. That's beautiful, 80. Yeah. Peace, love. What the heck? It's been a while. It's been a long time, man. Welcome back. Like moving at a glacial pace. I like drift and shift as well, Fiona. All right, so here we are from the top. I'm gonna do it again. What's news and I say nothing good. Yeah, nothing's happening like it should. Every time I see my days go up in flames, say I knew it would. They call and I can barely speak. Don't think I could explain this week. Situations got me feeling I'm not having fun, to say the least. And they say time will help you heal. It has no bearing on how I feel. Maybe I can still renew, hold my memories of you. I will be the same, no matter the changes. No choosing the game, only how you play it. This heaviness is like a stone, too big to carry on my own. Wait, no, wrong chord, sorry. This heaviness is like a stone. No, come on. This heaviness is like a stone, too big to carry on my own. And every time I feel the drift, let's see. Preview might finish faster than expected. Only 2 or 3 hours. I would love you to do Quiet Manson covers, please. Yeah. What's the beautiful people? The beautiful people. Hi, Lego. I'm obsessed with the geology. Another stratum locked beneath the frost. The perfect record of the things we lost. Oh! Now, if you're going to give you a theme and you... She's firing. I have a very large set of rules for the LLM to follow. Turns out to be almost 10K tokens. I'm going to nod like I know exactly how much that is. Or the glacier melting, providing a revelation. A slow erosion carrying out the view, the bedrock shifting into something new. Glacier melt is like the frog in the pot. Okay. We have a lot now. I feel like so I have to consolidate it. The heaviness is like a stone, too big to carry on my own. And I can feel the ground. I feel the ground. I can feel the ground start to shift, and then I drift. I feel the content. Oh, come on. So it's got to fit in that same. Here, I'll post it here. And every time I see my days go up in flames, say I knew it would. So it's like this. I don't know why it doesn't separate the lines. No, I wanted to show you. It's like, what's news? And I say nothing good. First line. Then copy the phrasing exactly. Yeah, nothing's happening like it should. And then, and every time I see my days go up in flames, say I knew it would. So you've got the rhymes on the outside, good, should, and then you've got an internal rhyme in the two, like a couplet rhyme in the middle. Like every time I see my days go up in flames, you say I knew it would. So I don't know how to show you. What's news? And I say nothing good. Yeah, nothing's happening like it should. Every time I see my days go up in flames, say I knew it would. So I'm trying to copy that. It's catchy, right? Wait, say what's news? Thanks, that helps. Okay, on stone grown. Stoned and ground. So I want to make this line match. So the heaviness is like a stone, too big to carry on my own. Da 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 da. That's how I've grown. But what I want to say, I like the shift and the drift in the middle of that. So bones. So if we say, the heaviness is like a stone, too big to carry on my own. I feel the ground beneath me shift, gonna drift and take me home. The heaviness is like a stone, too big to carry on my own. It's the middle bit I'm trying to get that. And I liked your rhymes of the shift. I feel the ground too big to wait. The heaviness is like a stone, too big to carry on my own. I feel the ground beneath me shift. I feel the ground beneath me shift. To drift and take. I'll look at the last line, but so like we have a stone. It's too big. It's too big for us, and I'm feeling it's like moving the ground. Right? How do I say that with the shift and the drift? The heaviness is like a stone, too big to carry on my own. I feel the ground beneath me shift, open a rift. It's really short. It's just like that. Go up in flames. So it's like 4 syllables or something. I feel the ground beneath me shift. God help me lift. Help me lift, because you can't carry it. Hey, come on. The heaviness is like a stone, too big to carry on my own. I feel the ground beneath me shift. So it's both, Fiona, right? It's like that's why I said that that paragraph, that little phrasing before of like we've got like the rhymes that I wish I don't know the actual terminology for the way this works. It's like we've got the rhymes on the ends of the lines, and then we've got one internal rhyme that's like in between. So it's like if I look at just the first verse as an example, what's news and I say nothing good. Yeah, nothing's happening like it should. And every time I see my days go up in flames, right? So it's the days and the flames, the rhymes, and then say I knew it would. So we've got like the rhymes. Does anyone know how to explain this in like formal terminology? And then it's got that internal rhyme in the middle. So something get a grip. I like that. Hey, hi SBS. Welcome. Yeah. So I like lift, right? Because we're talking about saying we can't carry. So this heaviness is like a stone, too big to carry on my own. I feel the ground beneath me shift. Help me lift on something. What do we want to say? That will help. um, Miffed. I feel like I have this burden, and it's moving everything around me, and I can't carry my own. I need help. This happiness is like a stone, too big to carry on my own. And every time I try to live, the ground will shift and I start to drift away from home. We're getting there. Oh yeah, I'm not strong. Yeah. The heaviness is like a stone, too big to carry on my own. I feel the ground begin to shift. It's hard to lift. It's like, but that second half of the internal rhyme like that line is really short. It's just do 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 do. It's like 4 syllables. So let's see. I wonder what the light will lift. Ooh. The heaviness is like a stone. It's gonna be worth you guys because this song is so beautiful. When we get it perfect, it's gonna feel so good. Too big to carry on my own. Feel the ground beneath me shift. Start to lift and down. I start to drift so far from home. This heaviness is like a stone, too big to carry on my own. Anytime I try to lift, I start to drift so far from home. The heaviness is like a stone, too big to carry on my own. Every time I try to lift, I start to drift so far from home. I don't feel like I need the rhyme anymore. I feel like we have a lot of rhymes. It's just like making the line make sense and make it perfect. Yeah. The heaviness is like a stone, too big to carry on my own. And we're trying to get the next 2 lines after that. So what I have at the moment is like, and every time I try to lift, I start to drift away from home. But I don't know. It just feels a little bit. I feel like I could be better. Ground beneath me. Ooh. I do feel it's not doing down the hill. Ooh. Okay. Do a surprise non-rhyme. We're so close. So yeah, I think maybe not home. It's like the heaviness is like a stone, too big to carry on my own. Every time I try to lift and start to drift. Done. I've been pwned. Every time I try to lift. Will someone come? Will someone come to help me lift? Start to drift. So close. So close. So close to home. We're so close to home. And then I'm going to use 80s about the rolling down the hill for the next line. You guys hear the music outside? All right, we got 20 minutes left. The heaviness is like a stone, too big to carry on my own. No one's come to help, no one's come to help. Nobody can help me live, but nobody, it's too big to carry on my own, but nobody can help me carry it. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Stop. Okay. The heaviness is like a stone, too big to carry on my own. But nobody could help me live. Nobody can help me live. I'm time to drift. Oh, how? Oh, how? 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 Right. And then we just have to change like the rest of the line. But it's getting there. I think it's worth it because it's so pretty. The heaviness is like a stone, too big to carry on my own. But nobody can help me live. Nobody can help me lift. Start to shit, to pee or not to pee. Like it's too much for me to carry, but no one can help me. So what's the consequence of that, right? When my friend says take it up, I know I need a stomach pump. Every time I start to live, it goes in, I feel it drift, I feel a shift. Every time I start to live, you go and drift so far from home. You start to drift. Oh, we're so close, you guys, but I'm telling you, this verse is very pretty. It's going to be worth it. This happiness is like a stone, too big to carry on my own. I like explain. I already said I don't think I could explain this week. That's the only thing, 80. But I like that. Ooh. Every time I start, I feel the ground beneath me shift. I can't live there and get home. I feel the ground. The heaviness is like a stone, too big to carry on my own. Feel the ground beneath me shift. I can't lift it all the way home. I can't lift it. I can't lift. Come on. Okay, what's... Can't lift. Rudo? Come on. Lift brick. The heaviness is like a stone, too big to carry on my own. Nobody can help me lift a start. Nobody can help me lift. I start to drift away from home. Does that work? I think that works. The heaviness is like a stone, too big to carry on my own. But nobody can help me lift. I start to drift away from home. Start to drift away from home. So even like there are only 4 syllables each line after that, right? Nobody can help me lift. I start to drift away from home. Heaviness is like a stone, too big to carry on my own, but nobody can help me lift. Nobody can help and meet an and meet a gnome, but nobody can help me drift. But nobody can help me lift. I start. Oh yeah, no, I like that. I start to drift away from home. It's like I'm getting lost because it's just me. The heaviness is like a stone, too big to carry on my own, but nobody can help me lift. I start to drift away from home. Beautiful. Pretty happy with that. All right, last one. And then I was gonna say use what AD said about the hill, right? What did you say? Oh, I feel no. Where's what AD said? I can't find it now. About rolling it down the hill. Oh, when I feel okay, ground beneath me, I do feel when I roll the boulder down the hill. Okay, so how do I say that? Oh, I guess you said about the. Okay, got a few things here, but it's our time for our second half of this verse. My lyrics suck. No, they don't. Hey, we already got you in here. What do you mean? My the most beautiful line in here from you. It was from you and in the pre-chorus. All right, let's go from the top. What's news? And I say nothing good. Yeah, nothing's happening like it should. And every time I see my days go up in flames, say I knew it would. They call and I can barely speak. Don't think I could explain this sweet. Situation's got me feeling I'm not having fun, to say the least. And they say time will help you heal. It has no bearing on how I feel. Maybe I can still renew all my memories of you. Yeah, I will be the same, no matter the changes. Oh, no choosing the game, only how you play it. My heaviness is like a stone, too big to carry on my own, but nobody can help me lift. I start to drift away from home. It's so pretty. All right, damn, we got 10 minutes left. Last few lines. Let me rearrange myself. 80 to be pedantic. 80 like Sisyphus against the stone. So how can we extend that? The heaviness is like a stone, too big to carry on my own, but nobody can help me lift. I start to drift away from home. I could roll it down. Like, okay, we've got it. Everything's moving. It's taking us far away from where we want to be. And then can we come back and say again, go back to the idea of like just being the same, like not allowing this thing to really like change who you are. So it's like it's my burden to carry. No one can help me with it, and it's taking me away from who I am. So or away from where I was. I just have to somehow roll with it, right? So like how do I say that with keeping this metaphor? I'm terrible with metaphors. Things have to happen to me literally. I'll be like, oh, that would be a metaphor. Trust me, I've been called worse. Sometimes okay. Away from home. But maybe like I'm pushing this thing up the hill, but no, don't say hill to start with. Yeah, I'm pushing this. I've got this done. I'm like trying to push it. It's taking on my mind, and I can't. So maybe I just let it go and I let it roll down the hill. You know, like that's just the way of like I'm just gonna let it slide, kind of thing. So maybe we can say that. Yeah, you just let it go. Easier said than done, but the heaviness is like a stone, too big to carry on my own, but nobody can help me lift. I start to drift away from home. As I push it, you know, I'm pushing. I'm pushing it. And then I carry it still. I'm pushing it. I've been called misunderstood and don't identify as female. Let it slide. Shelley, you're my friend. I wouldn't allow you to be called worse. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Okay. I'm pushing it with all my will. I'm pushing it with all my will. And but it is too heavy still. I'm making it cry. I'm pushing it with all my will, but it is too heavy still. It's so and so I something and I something and I let it and I just let it roll down the hill. And then yeah. And then we're done. So we just need those two, that little inner rhyme, that little yeah. I'm not crying, you're crying. Okay. I'm pushing it with all my will, but it is too heavy still. Thank you. And so maybe it's better for me to let it go. So I got this that's awesome. SPS, well done. But so something like if I can't just let it go, roll down the hill. Because I have this inner rhyme I'm trying to copy, like the one that it's like nobody can help me lift. I start to drift away from home. Right? The heaviness is like a stone. There's a rhyme. Too big to carry on my own. There's the rhyme. Then an inner rhyme of but nobody can help me lift. I start to drift, and then away from home. Back to the original rhyme. So if we're copying that structure for this, it would be I'm pushing it with all my will, but it is too heavy still. And no. I just wait, what did you say? Time to let it go. Show. Just let it go. Let it go. Roll down the hill. Just let it go. Just let it roll on down the hill. Let it roll right down the hill. Roll. We're so close. We are so close. That's the last word. 10th row. No, I'm live. Rob's making lasagna, you guys. I'm so excited. It's gonna be so good. I'm wrong. Sorry, wait. I'd say downhill, not down the hill. Oh, downhill. Yes. Down, lay downhill. Let it go and go. Yes, downhill is right. Thanks. I got so I'm pushing it with all my will, but it is too heavy still. And so and no. I let it go and roll downhill. Let it run down the hill. It went through my house and never paid the bill. And even if it breaks everything, I'm just gonna let it go. How do we say that? What? So I'm looking for, I guess, a rhyme with with go. We're so close, you guys. You know, we got 5 minutes left. I'm pushing it with all my will, but it is too heavy still. I let it roll. Right, I let it go and roll downhill. I let it go. I let it go and roll downhill. And roll downhill. Okay, so I'm pushing it with all my will, but it is too heavy still. And no, I let it go and roll downhill. So we're so close. And it's got that O rhyme, right? Let me my guitar back. Last line, guys. I love this song. I'm pushing it with all my will. And not burden me still. I like that. That's a burden is good, isn't good word, but I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm struggling to Geronimo. I'm really struggling to explain it well. I think I wish I have to set up how can we do this where I can set up a Google Doc that we can all join? I did that with Fiona last week. Because that'd be cool if we could all be in this shared document. Is there an app where no one has to like give their email in the public sphere, where we can, just we could all have a shared document so you guys could just see the lines? I feel like that would really help with the rhyme. But so if we have, I'm gonna sing this verse and I'm gonna go da 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 where I'm missing the line, and that bit rhymes with O. So I don't know. Andrew the computer guy. Yeah, Andrew's the computer guy here. Okay, here we go. So I'm pushing it with all my will, but it is too heavy still. Do 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 do. No, I let it go and roll downhill. The burden is, I think the burden, and something that I just don't know. So I let it go and roll downhill. We can even say so. We're so close. We are so close. It's literally like 5 words. I'm pushing it with all my will, but it is too heavy still. My life, but life is not a burden, so I let it go and roll downhill. What about that? I'm pushing it with all my will, but it is too heavy still. Life is not a burden, so I let it go and roll downhill. Well done, everyone. Go team. I love this verse. A proper metaphor. I'm so terrible at them. Life is not a burden, so I let it go and roll downhill. All right, here we go. So this second verse is so pretty. I really like it. The heaviness is like a stone, too big to carry on my own. But nobody can help me lift. I start to drift away from home. I'm pushing it with all my will, but it is too heavy still. Life is not a burden, so I let it go and roll downhill. They say time will help you heal. It has no bearing on how I feel. Maybe I can still renew all my memories of you. Come on, June. And I will be the same, no matter the changes. No choosing the game, only how you play it. All right, guys, we did it. That's it. Time up perfectly. I'm gonna play it, and then I'm gonna go make a demo. Go to the studio. Still owe that's the demo for last week too, but I had that in my head for a while. Fiona. All right, guys. What should we call this? 80, what do you feel like calling this? This one is definitely for you. I mean, it's for all of us, but especially for you. Can I have it? Maybe I'll play it and we can decide what to call it. But yeah, I love this one, guys. Here we go. Brand new song for the first time. It doesn't have a name, but it will soon. Here we go. What's news? And I say nothing good. Yeah, nothing's happening like it should. And every time I see my days go up in flames, say I knew it would. They call and I can barely speak. Don't think I could explain this sweet situation's got me feeling I'm not having fun, to say the least. And they say time will help you heal. It has no bearing on how I feel. Maybe I can still renew, hold my memories of you, and I will be the same. No matter the changes, no choosing the game, only how you play it. The heaviness is like a stone, too big to carry on my own. Nobody can help me lift. I start to drift away from home. I'm pushing it with all my will, but it is too heavy still. Life is not a burden, so I let it go and roll downhill. Yeah, they say time will help you heal. It has no bearing on how I feel. Maybe I can still renew and hold my memories of you. I will be the same, no matter the changes, no choosing the game, only how you play it. What's news? And I say nothing good. Yeah, nothing's happening like it should. And every time I see my days go up in flames, say I knew it would. They call and I can barely speak. Don't think I could explain this week. Situation's got me feeling I'm not having fun, to say the least. And they say time will help you heal. It has no bearing on how I feel. Maybe I can still renew and hold my memories of you. Yeah, I'll be the same, no matter the changes, no choosing the game, only how you play. Yeah. Okay. Sylvia! Sylvia! Oh my gosh! Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Wow. Okay. It's pretty nice. Hey, guys. Wait, 80. I'm glad you love it. Sending I so much love to you, 80. Okay. I shall have 100% of control of the site and however it's on. Let It Go will be followed alphabetically next to Let It Be, you know. Oh my goodness. Okay, if you title Let It Go, so I can set up a private chat. Yes, that would be great. How do we do it? How do we do the private chat so we can all type in the same place and just make this even more insane and complicated? I look forward to it. Yeah, maybe send me an email. Okay, matter of fact, I have something like that on it now. 100% text, no pictures, so it's safe that way. And then you can link it here if we can all access it. That would be cool. Let It Go is a nice title. All right. Let it go. Okay. Lots of laughs this time. Very good. Beautiful. Sylvia, you were too quiet. More from you next time. Sylvia got that last line in on that second verse. I was stuck. Shelley Segal, Let It Go for 80. That's how I quote it. All right, guys. Love you all. See you next week. Stay strong, 80, okay?